Welcome back, everybody, here to No Diggity versus Team Empire for the Manila Major. That's words put together in the correct way. 2016, I'm Toby1, joined by Waga Gaming, Waga Mama.
And we're here for Game 2 of Empire's second series.
Yep.
In Game 1 in the first series, they lost. Game 1 in the second series, they lost. Is this the time that they're gonna win again?
Are you trying to realize the patterns?
Yes, they're going for the draw. Yes.
They're going for exactly the same crap as before. I mean, wonderful picks as before.
Yes.
That a Doombringer and a Slaughter together?
Innovative.
This seems really familiar.
Creative.
Yeah. You know, creative would be bringing back the dual offlane with Slaughter and Dazzle. That would be creative.
We're not gonna see much Dazzle anymore.
No, I've already I had that conversation. I think actually I don't think I actually had it with Blitz. Like there was just a conversation at the house,
right?
And it was like, hey, is the Dazzle really a thing anymore? And the answer that came back was like slightly hysterical laughter.
Yeah, he's not much of a thing, but the Blight Zone is good for him. He's the like one of the only supports who can use it. So
true.
That's one of the few things, but it's not enough to really bring him.
A first phase Venomancer. Like we're actually at this point now where Venomancer is so highly valued that you'll first phase him. Maybe I'm wrong. Like I was always thinking like Venomancer wasn't really good in this patch.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't think that he's that strong, but it comes down to ease of play, you know? Just the Plague Wards is a really easy way to, first of all, take tier 2 towers.
Yep.
Maybe not full on take tier 3 and break high ground, but sieging is really easy. You get great vision, you cancel enemy blink daggers, makes it hard for Doom and Slardar. It's just it's a strong hero.
Yeah. Whenever I was always asked like what's the first hero I should learn to play Dota on? And my answer back was always Venomancer.
Veno.
Venom was my first one because I'm just like, you know what? There is one thing that will always help you stay alive with a Venomancer. Put a Plague Ward on every single hill you're about to walk up. As long as you have vision, you shouldn't be dying. And that is stage number 1 of not throwing a Dota 2 game. Hey. So I was like, Veno is the play.
I don't try to make people not die when they ask me that question. I just go, hey, you can screw up once. Play Wraith King. You die once, I'm cool with that. But, you know.
Too much pressure if you play the Wraith King as well. Because if you play like a support Venomancer, like, you get your Gale, you hit your slows off. Like, you work on small little things. If it's like a Wraith King, it's like, crap, I've actually got to do damage. Oh my, I've got to get to the front lines.
Honestly.
I play an important role.
Real answer, though. If you want to play an easy hero this game, if you're new to Dota, play Lich. I mean, deny range creeps and just be Lich.
The only downside is, though, you have to rely on your teammates to win a game with Lich.
Not really. I mean, the enemy is just going to be under-leveled so much.
Yeah, but then your teammates could feed, and then they get levels back again, and...
He's also ranged, which is easier to play.
I won't deny that. The Lich is definitely very easy to play, but...
And even though your armor looks like it does nothing, click it on everything that you care about.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What if you don't care about your team?
Then, well, that's about, that's about as much as you're going to win. You got to learn to care, learn to love. Dota is about emotions.
It must be love. Love Lich. Dota.
Love Lich. I don't think anyone has ever said that before.
Yeah.
But here we go.
Especially considering the Lich King was the one that turned what
was his name, Toby?
I'm trying to remember his Warcraft name. You know exactly what I'm talking about too.
I don't know any such thing.
The
Blizzard?
The Warcraft 3 movie that came out, the one that came from China.
Do you mean
that? And he turned him into Terrorblade. But he was originally like,
You're talking about the Anti-Mage love story.
Yes, where he was in love with Marana. And then she became the protector of the village, and he turned evil, and then ended up attacking the village.
It's a great, actually, fan-made movie.
Yeah, it was actually really well done.
An hour long.
Yeah, it really goes on forever.
Yeah, it's
reason why you should accept all your children. It was that movie right there.
It's so emotional.
It's so bad.
I love the part.
It's like, let's go to training college. Oh, This is an awkward threesome. Triangle.
Jesus.
Sorry.
All right. All right. What the hell? What kind of schools do you have in Australia? So, how about that vengeful pick, Toby?
Yeah. Did you know that she got betrayed by her sister?
Oh my god.
According to the law that Slacks was teaching us before, her sister tore off her wings, which was like a huge diss. And the word from Slacks was diss. She dissed her
By
tearing off her wings. So the wings which VS have is actually like fake wings. It's like someone shaved their head and she still wants to have hair and put on a wig. Like it's fake wings.
That's
on
why
the
she doesn't
vengeful
fly.
spirit.
That's why she walks.
Yep.
It all makes sense.
And that's why Skywrath Mage flies, who was actually the boyfriend of Vengeful Spirit.
His secret love.
Was it actually secret?
In the name of my secret love. You have not played enough Skywrath, dude.
I actually have
he
not.
always talks about his love, and then one of his quotes is, "In the name of my secret love." It's just a...
What happens when Skywrath kills VS then? Like, what's the line?
Oh, I can't remember that one exactly.
That would have to be like, I'm sorry you brought me to this. Like, what? It didn't have to be this way.
Well, yeah. He has like 10 different voice lines or something at least that reference to Vengeful. It's just like...
I will see you in the afterlife.
a small sacrifice compared to someone that I know of, or something like this.
Okay. Yeah, I need to play more with audio on for...
You probably do. All right. Good topic change, though.
Yeah.
I give you a pass on that. Well
Wonderful. Let's actually pass.
Let's not hang
We
him
have
out on
ourselves a
Reddit, guys.
Phoenix. We
He is
haven't
good.
had ourselves a Phoenix game today. We
True.
have ourselves a Phoenix game.
Yeah, I'm excited.
I can tell by the sound of your voice. Oh, I'm excited! It's an enigma!
It is.
With no easy counter to the enigma. However, a paralyzing cast bouncing around in a team fight will be of some slight concern. And Empire have one more hero pick to come. And by the looks of it, this has to be like what, a Phoenix offlane? So we're missing missing the mid laner.
It does have to be that. Yeah, it should be their mid laner, but they could also pit a mid Slardar. Remember, Scandal plays Slardar mid. So
Up against Venomancer.
He might do it against weird heroes.
Oh
And
wait!
remember,
No,
it's
sorry.
not-
That's not. I gotta stop thinking like Kai P. This is not a mid Venomancer.
Well, it could be, because now Yapsor is definitely Enigma, and Synderen is almost guaranteed to be the Vengeful. So yeah, okay.
I was actually wondering if we'd get to see a Koi for Tinker this tournament.
Yeah, well, they have Beastmaster. It just feels like you might as well ban out the Tinker, I suppose, in your last ban here.
Yeah. Okay, so you're pretty good with everything. If it's how do you even ban that? Like you ban the safe lane, but it could be a Slaughter. Ban secondary support. Take out an Alchemist. Okay, that's fair enough. Why not? Oh, just you're watching Twitch chat, waiting for it, aren't you?
Well,
You're just waiting for
I
it.
feel the 5 minutes should have passed soon.
The 5-minute delay is very, very long.
It is very long.
I
It's
always hate having this kind of delay.
It's worth the wait, Toby. Well, right now, No Diggity have a pretty well-rounded lineup. Like, they have a lot of push, they have good team fights, they have good solo pickoffs as well, and their laning stage is looking quite strong. I just feel they don't excel at one thing that much, and if they do get doomed on an important core target, then they could struggle. So, Juggernaut, okay. Now they do excel at pushing. But, I don't know. Windrunner is a good reactive pick here, for sure. They have a ton of disables now, actually, on the side of Empire. So, playing Enigma is not going to be easy, but I've seen Yapsar do wonders with this before, so...
It's not going to be easy, but even then, like, he's still going to have almost an uncontested jungle. Like, he's got no one hovering over his back like a bounty hunter. Coif is actually taking that Venomancer to the mid, so getting actually even just moving off the mid is going to be really perilous, because Coif is just going to inflict more and more chip damage into that tier 1 tower. So you will lose out if you go down that road.
Yeah. Well, we're gonna see
really gotta
the
change my
TP out ward battle as per always. Pretty much on this patch, people have become very accustomed to doing this, and Phoenix brought both the observer wards. Does see Kezu running away. He's trying to sneak around, and Doom is also gonna be here.
It's like he's trying to fake out the obs ward. I almost
Oh,
want to. I almost want to see him walk back down again, reveal himself with no obs ward on him,
Yeah.
and then be like, he obviously placed it on the bottom rune area, like here or here.
Yeah, sometimes people do that sneaky move, just trying to fake it out. But very seldom do we actually see teams starting out with sentries, though. You know. But if they did think they had money on King R, he's actually saving money. Got 400 gold. Okay, top rune wards dropped down by Cinderan on his Vengeful.
That obs doesn't see. It doesn't see the cliffside. But like, wait, look at the line area. That's the line area right there, and he was sitting on the edge of it.
False advertisement.
Yeah, it really is. It really is false. I want my money back. But it's also because that hill's a little bit higher.
I want
That's
my
the reason
free-to-play money back. I've said that before.
All right, so Rune.
Oh, he actually was not in range to take it. That's funny.
I think it was also a second too early as well.
Yeah, it was. So kind of awkward for two reasons. But still, Miposhka tried. You can't blame a man for trying.
Well, so who got the rune? So Wind Ranger gets one, Qualifier gets the other on the Venomancer.
Yeah.
So normal, even matchup in mid.
Nice and fair for the mid laners.
Yeah, they're pretty much identical builds as well.
Yeah. I mean,
fact,
Winner does
literally.
win in last hits, though, purely on damage and animation. But later on, the Venom can work out.
Well, you know I said there wouldn't be someone looking over Yapsor's shoulder?
Yeah, about that.
Insert douche here. And Afterlife, even if he actually gets rid of one of these conversions, he already like screws so much around with Yapsor.
I mean, yeah, this is what a Doom does so great as well. Just running around and messing with people. If you go boots early on, you can just stop the farm. And he knows that Enigma is going to farm way faster than him. So why not just go in here and join him? If you can't beat him, Toby, join him. I'm here to join you in this.
That's one way to do it, but there's an unwilling passenger on this ride. And that is most definitely Yapsor.
No, they're going to level together. They will share this ride.
It is kind of hilarious that Yapsor can't do anything about it. Cinderan can try and zone him out. Okay, now they've got something to work with. -3 armor plus the Gale to connect. Qualifier keeps the block going.
Yeah,
and oh no! Oh, Scandal! He came in and got the denial!
So scandalous.
Oh, this is just robbed! Just robbed!
Yeah. That was just... Wow. This is why I missed Scandal, dude. He's just such a player. I mean, if you take away his 0-0-0 score 24 minutes in last game, then he's always a player. That was beautiful. And yeah, no first blood has been spilled. And do note that the score is now 0-0 in, you know, thanks to beautiful score fix on the Nice as well. So happy about that.
They're probing for a bottom gank. Kezu.
He's so tanky.
Are you going to paralyzing cask
Stout
first
shield
and
and
then
ring of protection?
follow up into that
Can they do this?
level 2 crush?
I don't think so.
With Maledict, it does a little bit of chip damage, but not enough.
Barely.
Cinderan's going to be careful when he comes out this far as well. In fact, I think he's dead.
Boy. Yeah,
This
he's
is
dead.
first blood.
You know, that neutral creep actually sent out the shockwave as well. That was not a controlled creep or anything. It's just like, I count 3 heroes, I shall assist.
I don't know who I'm really assisting.
Yeah, well, he actually hit everyone, I think. I think he may have missed the Doom, but just they're normally last hit snipers with those shockwaves. Surprised they didn't get it.
Soon that shockwave will be part of the Doombringer. I don't know if he wants to absorb it, because right now with his Tranquils, as well as having that aura inside, the toughness aura, he's actually sitting at +6 armor, which is really good up against the Vengeful Spirit, who went Wave of Terror first.
Yeah. Well, nice farm for the Enigma, though. He didn't farm so well when the Doom was out there. Now he's recovering. Oh.
Unless they're going to spin, they're not really going to find an opening on that Doombringer.
Yeah.
Like, because without stun and spin, like, you got to hold him in position to get then in front to do even more damage. Because the Doomring is still walking around with 860 HP. You can't chase him underneath towers for this kind of stuff. The advantage is the fact, like, yeah, Yap saw space created for him. He gets to have more fun there. How's that mid lane looking? 13-2 up against 23-6. Scandal's looking really nice for this.
Yeah, he's doing really good on the last hitting. And so far, the Venom Wards are not tanky enough to live. And look at that. If he gets last hits on the Venom Wards, that's experience as well, not just gold.
Qualifier should be looking to deny those things up. Just a little bit of micro. Kaizu? He's backing out. It's Afterlife's movement with an Invis rune. He actually can... Well, can he? He could potentially, like, Infernal Blade and Shockwave and do the damage, but there's no global, there's no follow-up. Like, if you had Power Shot, maybe you get closer to find yourself a kill.
Yeah, I think you just wait. You wait for the Winrare to potentially push out the Vayne, but then she's laning against the Venom. You basically never push out, at least when the Venom has level 3 in the wards. But look at that CS score. He's doing great. Wow, did he just really do that?
Yeah. Yeah, he did.
It's just like, that's mine, by the way.
At least the experience gets split, but Enigma doesn't really care that much about experience early on.
He really doesn't. He wants all the gold.
Money is what it's about. That early mech, if possible.
Yeah, and look at this Doom. He has 6 armor, 7 when he's close to the tower here. Tier 1 towers helping out.
Yeah. No easy way to get the kill on him. What's that curry got on it? It's got Iron Talon recipe flying down to the bottom lane. So Keizu's got his full Iron Talon.
Oh, mids. They're trying the smoke. Trying, but it's hard.
It's almost when like you want to see Qualifier just plant like one Plague Ward up here.
Yeah, it is a good move to do.
It's that vision thing. Like we're talking, like it was the primary thing with the Venomance. It's definitely difficult to catch out. Like a Venomancer, he's got his own Dire Observer Ward, but it's on the Radiant side of the river.
Well, the thing is about Venom mid is that he doesn't go close to
yeah,
farm as well.
If he can convert and then get the stun off, they need to have Cinder and Stun to follow up, but no, Afterlife...
he already stunned, so it's just... Now they can't.
Afterlife just walks away.
And they should try and leech the experience from these 2 big creeps here. With Phoenix. If he hugs the wall, he could get shared experience. He doesn't. It's fine.
I want to keep my eyes on bottom lane too.
Yeah.
Keizu's not been having like the greatest time, and Ramsey's with the amplification up, like he's been looking for an opportunity like this to get really aggressive behind the tower.
But it's also really risky. Any counter TP, and he knows Cinderin has a scroll on him. It could just backfire really hard. Well, they're gonna try again.
Well, here goes your paralyzing cask, but nope, they can't get close enough.
Yeah. Not lucky with the bounces anyway. And that is a TP down to bottom lane by both the Venge and the Enigma. And Beastmaster got level 6 now. Just leveled.
There's your Roar.
Gets the Roar up.
With the access. He needs a boar or something.
He has a
the
boar
Wave
there.
of Terry's got Cinderin.
Oh, that cast range. Wow.
Able to reach.
That's such a long cast range, Malphus. Crazy.
And Kingard just has to run himself away from this.
Yeah.
That's actually so big. Like getting that kill over on the Slaughter. Like, yeah, you threw out your Roar, but the timing just worked perfectly to catch him with his pants down.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah, for sure. I mean, those key level ups when your enemy thinks that you're level 5, but then a creep dies and things just change very quickly. And they already made the play around it. I mean, he definitely called out that, hey guys, I'm about to hit level 6. I need a rotation down to bottom. We can get kills. You know, worked out. Great communication by Diggity.
Top lane movement. Afterlife's going to come up. Juggernaut now has his Omni Slash.
Juggernaut, he's so fast on Era with the Windlace and the face boots. Holy crap. When he uses the face boots, it's just flying ahead.
370 base movement speed.
Yeah. And 458 when he pops it. That's pretty fast.
Does that actually... he actually outruns the Slaughter. Like, Slaughter just has sprint activated, then he was at 441.
Yeah. That's funny. Well, for a very short while, he outruns him.
Yeah. For now.
Well, the fish doesn't give up. The fish chases.
Now,
Oh,
there's your Roar.
Oh?
Syndra hits the
kind of
wave of
awkward,
terror.
though.
It's taking some time, and they'll have to
Everyone's
dive
so
into the
far.
tower. There's double TPs coming in, and Keizu way overcommitted. Syndra tries to create a little bit more space with his stun. Yapsor's in the neighborhood, and Koifer is also here, probably
this
hoping
is
to
not
Nova,
the
and
dream.
Yapsor, he's going to go in for the black hole, and Koifer, well, he'll get the Nova off. Scandal's probably the only other major target they can go for after Phoenix has already dropped down with the Omnislash from Era into the spin. Scandal will pop.
All right.
And they take the bottom tower. It felt a little forced, but still they managed to get it in there.
I mean, it definitely was forced, but eventually, with the Juggernaut rotation as well, they managed to take this tower. And that's going to be worth in the end. Doom was farming a lot, though, in this time, and being left alone, unattended by the Juggernaut. Now
Yeah.
Beastmaster TPing top.
He gets his level 6, but it's no Diggity actually
yeah.
finding a way to use their abilities this early on in the game.
Oh, it's great. It's definitely a great rotation, and that they got this payoff. If
And
that Phoenix was level 6, though, that would have backfired
Oh,
so
yeah.
hard.
Oh, yeah.
It's just the fact that he was level 5, no way for him to really take that team fight. I think his dive was a little bit over-aggressive. Like, he put himself really close to where the enemy should be.
Mm-hmm.
And then, you know, if you're not level 6 yet, you just don't want to be there.
It was still kind of weird, like the way Keizu also walked in. Like that was like
Yeah.
that was ballsy. Like you throw out the axe, you see there's double TPs, yet you still continue to walk forward.
It felt like he had, you know, he had this idea that his team were closer behind him after a roar, that they could chain stun, and they just right-click. But
Yeah.
anyway, it worked out in the end for him. As soon as the Enigma black hole was very well executed. You know.
That's what they're
Yapsor on his Enigma, he's just solid.
They're looking for Yapsor too. Like, with this smoke maneuver, they throw down the aggressive Observer Ward. But they're not finding their target. Syndra's the only one that's really exposed. And now he breaks the smoke, runs away, gets Troll trapped up by Afterlife, follow-up stun into Sunray, supports TPing in. Syndra and Fairy Fire will not save him. And Beastmaster Roar, they return the damage into Scandal. It's going to be a little bit difficult to keep up with him, however, as he runs away to safety.
Syndra did get pretty exposed there. Tough. A lot of focus onto the poor Dane. And yeah, that was a roar that didn't really pay off as well. I mean, Windrunner now bottled up for pretty much all the HP, has his magic wand and a bottled DD.
You want to see the Tome of Intelligence actually make a bit of a play? It just put Phoenix over into level 6.
Oh yeah.
So,
That's
Diggity
my
right now
jazz.
unaware, they... Whoop!
Okay, that's not.
I thought he was actually going to commit, but now there's no
I mean-
Icarus dive to put yourself in a good position. Diggity can force this issue, and a Gale hits an Afterlife as well as Ramses. Koifer doesn't have the mana for the ultimate. The Omnislash goes to work into a spin, and while you can Doom over on Era, he's just spinning himself away. The Plague Wards are almost killing off Ramses, but thanks to a good armor toggle, that will work, gets done. But Maposhka used his ultimate.
Oh my
it
God,
didn't
no
hit
one's
anyone.
dying.
The Paralyzing Casket can't back down to Era.
King R! No! Not like this!
He can't find his opening. The Death Ward does nothing.
Yeah, didn't hit anyone. And in fact,
There's two
nobody dies.
There's two wafted ultimates. They could deny the tier 1 tower in mid. That's the upside right now from Team Empire.
Yeah.
But they burned 3 ultimates for no advantage.
Yeah, that's true. Like, they got very little done with the Phoenix ulti. Nothing at all with the Witch Doctor ulti. And a Doom that resulted in me just going, okay, I will back. You got me, bro. I will back out. So I think Diggity are really happy because they have Black Hole for the next team fight. And they want to regroup right now and take a fight, I think. Sure, they don't have the Omnislash, but it's not really a crucial skill.
Yeah. It's the team fight control they're looking for. Like, Era right now is doing more work with his spin.
Yeah.
So, as long as they can hold someone in position long enough, and that can be either by the slow, by the stuns, by the swap, by the black hole, by the raw, like, everything is available right now. And they're actually going to make a break for Roshan. There's a level 2 healing ward. They've got some decent negative armor to work with, so this shouldn't be too difficult for them. But the trade-off is they lose their tier 1 tower.
Yeah. Well, I think that's a fine trade, I guess, for Empire. For Diggity, they probably don't feel too happy giving away anything right now, as they're stronger at fights when they have Black Hole up. But Aegis is probably going to enable some tier 2 pushes. That's what they're aiming for.
Well, Diggity already starting their TPs up to the top lane, so Aegis immortals into the Juggernaut. Yapsor moved up into the tree line. But no one else is really here ready to fight.
Yep. Well, it seems they're just going to back out and chill a little bit. And right now, Doom is looking for it.
Cinderan's ward just got scouted out.
Oh,
This is because Maposhka only just
They
got
run
a rating
in?
obs in.
that
Era.
Doom? What?
There's still Mech and Maleficent, so
Crazy aggressive.
this chase is not going to work. Mech, there we go. Yapsol lets it go off. Doombringer will actually die.
That was never gonna work. Like
Yep.
ever. They don't have any item on Windrunner yet, and I mean I don't know. He just runs in and leads with Doom when he has Tornado as his skill. If he had Purge, maybe.
No.
I don't know. I'm confused.
It happened.
It did.
Let's move on.
I have seen some stuff. I prefer the Doom that stood around the corner, dude. Like, this is.
I don't prefer either.
They actually did change Doom player as well. Just wanna point that out.
Yeah, there's
Guys
Afterlife
that
playing the
Phoenix.
Doom.
Yeah.
Alright, so Empire now in a hard position because the top lane pushes in. Era is already repaired because of like his healing ward. So you look at a trade-off, or is it? Like Keizu's got Raw available.
They want
You're
to
already
work.
here for the Enigma Black Hole, and Ramsey is moving very far forward. He uses his crush.
Oh, here we go.
Maleficent to start with. Raw instant follow-up. There's no Midnight Pulse, but they don't even need the Black Hole to kill off Ramses. You go in to the
that's
Nova,
dead.
but he's way too close to the tower, way too close to the heroes, and there's no pressure that keeps Diggity off just bringing down the sun.
Yeah, and Beastmaster is so good. Juggernaut is so good at killing the egg. These two heroes are just monsters. Attack speed Aura on one of them and Blade Fury on the other, which of course you can spin to remove the attack speed removal, and then you just chop down the egg. Not much harder than that.
This is actually like originally I was thinking Empire was in a really solid position in this game, but things are definitely spiraling the way of no Diggity. 4K on the gold, about 3K on the experience. The Juggernaut's going to approach that Battle Fury soon, and he's already top net worth.
Yep.
The Enigma has played catch up beautifully. He's only just behind the Venomancer in net worth, and the Venomancer is building up Veil of Discord, so everything's going to start lacquering on even harder for no Diggity.
I don't know. I think once these tier 2 towers go down for Empire, which they probably will soon, it's just going to get really, really tough to play on the map against Beastmaster and Juggernaut. I don't know. It'll get tough.
Well, you can fight for the vision. That tier 2 tower, how do you even get close? Like, you sentry down, so at least you get rid of the Obs Ward that's there. But the tier 2 tower is gone. You try and push back out yourself. Like, Arfly's up a very long way. He has a TP scroll available, but look at Keizu. Like, he moves really, really quickly. Now the first TP will come in with a Hawk. They get the vision. Daytime will help out with that. The drum charge from Era. All the movement speed they need. Raw, you don't have to commit Omni Slash with this one at all. In fact, they actually use the level 1 Necro books to help it. Okay, they're going to do it just in case.
Yeah. I mean, he is tanky, and you don't want to waste too much time just chasing him. Maybe you would get him in the end. Maybe he would juke and get away. Better just use it.
I was actually thinking you would just spin and have the movement speed that way, but it's actually the right choice because Doom mutes his drums. So he probably would have had the movement speed to escape him.
The Doom is very, very quick. Even though he went for a Tranquils, which, you know, obviously slowed down a lot after his first attack. But yeah, that's...
Now they just push mid. Beastmaster Aurora is down, Omni Slash is down, but you've got Nova and you've got Black Hole. It's actually kind of like amazing how like this combination can work. Like with Raw and Omni Slash, single target focus, so you already get the advantage of the fight. Then you bring in your AoEs. The Crush goes to work. Nice shackle right now on Yapsor and Synderen. Following up the Death Ward, they actually doom the Enigma in this case, but you're already out of Nova. Well, I say he's already out because he's dead.
Yeah.
And then you throw out the big Nova. It's the Venomancer one. Afterlife sticking down. You can look for a denial at this point, and I think Ramsey is thinking about it, but he just keeps walking out, down to 2 HP. He's actually going to live thanks to 1 charges. Actually,
he's dead.
He ticks out.
In the end.
But still, no Diggity lost a fair amount there.
Yeah.
And they committed every ulti apart from the Black Hole.
They did. They also didn't have the best of team fight because they have Aegis on Juggernaut, but they didn't manage to play around it so much. Everyone else got focused so hard. And, you know, sometimes when you have Aegis, you want to put that guy in front, make sure that he gets focused and he dies. But that's a Juggernaut with no Omni Slash. And this early in the game, he doesn't actually do much when it's down. So...
It still feel very odd with the Nova position from Phoenix.
Yeah.
He was in the middle of the fight, but he died before. Like,
with the Shackle, it's a good attempt.
Yeah.
It's just the fact that he didn't get the perfect Fire Spirits. And it's only level 2, his Fire Spirits. So if you're going to go for the max Sunray build, sometimes it might not even be worth to do the Supernova so early. Just try and get the value out of the Sunray, deal some more damage, because level 4, that's a strong spell. It deals tons of damage.
Or he does just, as you said, like rely on the shackles from Scandal.
Yeah,
that
and just line it up with the shackle.
That made that fight. Like that perfectly made the fight. You took out both of the stunners of No Diggity at that point, because obviously there was no war at that point, so you needed to have the VS stun, swap, Malefus, Black Hole.
Yeah.
And all 4 of these abilities was removed from the No Diggity team fight.
Yeah, that would have been nice if he just stayed back a little bit. I don't know who Diggity would have actually gone on then if Supernova was not dropped that early. And then you reserve yourself the chance to make a play with it later.
Goodbye, Phoenix. Yep.
Let's get a solo kill, but
his Necrobooks are still here, and
he's dead.
It's a 3-man rotation to get a revenge kill, and you're going to lose your tier 2 tower in mid.
Well, the tier 2 towers were already... Okay, it was actually just half HP.
Yeah.
But he did lose his Necrobooks and the double bore, so it was a big kill they got onto the Beastmaster, the Red Junket. But yeah, they make the most out of it, taking that tower, for sure. And that means almost entire Battle Fury for Juggernaut. So he's gonna go into jungle, farm this up, and then he's gonna be pretty happy for our next team fight. And these fights are pretty clustered up. Like, everyone's very close to each other, so the Battle Fury could do some damage as well, just doing the Omnislash.
What kind of pace, though, should No Diggity actually set up here? Like, if you're getting a Battle Fury on the Juggernaut, do you want to slow the pace down and let Juggernaut farm up his next major item?
No. I was thinking about that recently, about Juggernaut's itemization and how it's become the norm to go for Battle Fury. And it's because it doesn't necessarily slow down the pace. It still fights very well. If you have Aquila and Drums, I mean, you're super strong just with Face Boots running at people, especially now that you have level 2 ulti. So I think if you can keep up just the same pace, make sure to get rid of the last tier 2 tower, and just own the map. So I don't think they need to look to slow down, and definitely not when they have Guardian Greaves up on Enigma and his Black Hole ready.
Well, they could try and come for the fight. Right now, that courier has gone home, but it's coming back out again with that full Battle Fury. And I'm looking at a smoke over on Yapsor.
Yeah.
They were grouping up like they looked like they were going to smoke, but then they pulled out. Koifa's pretty close to his Ags. Like, I say close, he's like 1,300 away from it.
They're gonna smoke now. Like, after they clear the Ancients, they're gonna do it.
Looks like Syndrame's gonna just push the midway
everyone's
back a
moving
bit
bottom as
further.
well. This is looking like it could be volatile. We should see a fight here.
Well, the dream smoke for Diggity would have been like going maybe 15 seconds earlier,
Yeah,
and they could
they're
loop around the
late.
back.
They're definitely late. They might not even use it now. And they're trying to dodge.
Yeah.
Respecting a team fight a lot.
I'll have to just prepare to defend the tier 2 tower. They've also got to be a little bit more careful because Gem just got picked up by Keizu.
Yeah.
So they don't want to give this over with a bad fight. And Keizu normally puts himself in rather risky positions to get the Necro Book and minions off straight away.
He does. He's aggressive, but he also knows that after he uses his roar, if he gets it off and someone dies, then he kind of did his job, right? It's just a matter of not fearing to initiate. And I think there's a great mentality for an offlaner to have. The offlane position in Dota anyway is just about initiating, starting the fights.
It's just the loss of a very expensive gem is the only thing I'm worried about.
Oh yeah, for sure. Well, somehow his team has to win the fight and recover, you know?
Yep.
Take that gem. Just hope no Windrunner runs up and snatches it and runs away.
Koifa actually bypassing direct into Ags. He goes for the Blink Dagger.
Right. Sure. I guess this way you can make sure to hit the Slardar. I mentioned previously in like last game how Windrunner was the prime target, and yes, there's a Windrunner now too. But I think Slardar is actually an even better target in this game. Just because if you stop Slardar from his continuous stunts, then you remove a lot of Empire's fight. You really do. And I mean, Venomancer spells onto an Armlet Slardar, that alone is a challenge to Armlet toggle through. And if anyone else goes on him as well, that just might mean you're dead.
Oh. The battle for Roshan's life begins.
Yep.
At the same time, Yapsor, holy crap, I didn't realize how much money this Enigma still's got. Like, when he gets a pipe up and running.
Yeah. It's going to be pretty mean. He's going to mitigate a lot of the initial damage in the team fights.
I love his positioning too. Like, he brings one conversion out to create new one. So he's still giving the damage into the fight. But most importantly, okay, maybe not now. Let's say most importantly, he's sitting out just far enough that he won't get caught in any kind of like blink crush initiation.
Well, it's one of those moments where you wait as long as you need to, and then you see Roshan is about to die within like a few seconds, then you just want to move down and, you know, make sure it dies. Because he saw the enemy move on the ward.
Era has to get to the mid lane right now. He just brought up a Blink Dagger. Synderen gonna start the swap. They're actually starting the fight before Era is here. Qualifier throws the ulti out. Now Scandal, he's gonna tick pretty fast with the Sunray assisting. Maybe he can survive for this, but that's still a level 2 Nova.
He's running into the light, and there's the Witch Doctor heal to take over. And then
denied.
The fish is just like, no. You work hard to keep her alive? No.
It was only a level 1 restoration.
I guess so.
If it was a little bit higher than he probably would have survived.
Yeah.
But that's still good for no Diggity. Like you take Roshan. Yes, you expended your Nova and your swap, but you've still got Omni Slash, Raw, and Black Hole, and you've got the Aegis, the Immortal, in the hands of the Juggernaut, who picked up a fresh Blink Dagger. So at this point, if you can just get away from like being hit by Sunray, like he just blinks himself forward and gets a perfect ultimate without even hitting a creep wave. He can do it right now anyway.
He could delete like Witch Doctor or something. Yeah.
Ooh, wow.
I mean, it hurts, but he's fine. Healing Ward.
Yeah.
It's a very strong spell.
Healing Ward plus the instant heal from the Greaves.
Yep. He's gonna be fine. And that was a Witch Doctor ulti forced, so they might be thinking about staying around. Someone had a salve. Was that Synderen? That was probably Synderen.
They're backing out.
24-minute salves in.
There's a double damage rune on the bot river, so they could. Then again, what other lane are you going to force? Like you pick up the double damage rune, but Era right now doesn't have a TP scroll, so he's got to go straight back into the Radiant side of the jungle.
Well, I guess they could just keep playing the positioning game and get more
stack.
No reason to go high ground too early, especially when you have the Beastmaster Hawk. I mean, you're meant to find the enemy out of position, right? You don't want to force the 5v5.
But you've also got like great team fight, like, well, everything. Like with the pipe up and running with the Greaves.
It's good, but pushing up on a high ground against birds and, well, Witch Doctor sure no ulti, but Cask is still a thing. Slardar with the great stuns. There's some scary stuff. It could definitely backfire. And I would, if I was in no Diggity, I would see it as one of the few ways we lose control of this game, right? Because they're so far ahead right now. They're just owning the map. Definitely doing whatever they want. I mean, the graphs may not represent a massive advantage.
Oh, Qualifier. I don't know if they actually saw King place that Observer Ward or not, but with the Veil of Discord on him, that Witch Doctor, well, he lived a very noble life. And yeah, they're picking exactly where that ward is.
Noble and short.
They have a gem. Where's Gem? Where's Gem?
Yem. I have Yem. Slardar working his way towards the BKB. And same might be the case for Windrunner. Yep, no Maelstrom, just going straight into the BKB here. Also want to point out the level 1 Voodoo Restoration is different from what Kaipi were doing in the first series. But that might be because they had a Wisp and Witch Doctor.
Yeah.
Then you value the heal a lot more.
Yeah. Alright, no Diggity. They just bought 2 fresh smokes over on Yapsaw. As far as vision goes for the Radiant side, they have 1 Observer Ward on the field right now, which is sitting on that top hillside over their own Secret Shop. Maposhka is probably the most exposed out of all of them.
Yeah, and I mean...
TP?
He's trying to hide.
Is he doing what he did before with the Doombringer?
He is, but now he's not waiting for kills. He's just trying to be a pushy, sneaky snake. But
look at K2. Like you don't need to have a Tinker Ward up this time around. You run with the
boy.
Hawk.
TP out now, dude.
In they come,
He
and ba-bom, they see him. The TP is already too late. 50 gold down the drain, as well as his life.
Yeah. There's not much to say about that. I mean, he's just trying to create space, and in the end, they did have like almost everyone there, and he died. I mean, playing as Beastmaster is just... It can be truly annoying. The Hawk.
Here comes Empire towards the tier 1 tower mid. Fortifications available for no Diggity, so they can stop this push.
Yeah, but they're not going to TP for that. Not that.
Actually TPing to top lane.
Yeah.
They're trying to kill Scandal. Synderen was... Actually, he got caught in the trees after he TP'd.
The power shot revealed it.
Did it?
Yeah, the power shot revealed the TP from Synderen. Elsie was TPing in out of vision.
Oh, whoa, 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 whoa.
Oh, wow.
Well, at least he still gets a crush after he blinks forward, but they swap him back underneath the tower, and Ramsey's not really where he wants to be. Ramsey's, he's going to go down inside the midnight pole. Synderen will lose his life for this. Oh, will he? He's on 15 HP. Finally, he will go down. He chased him out, and there's your black hole, pulling Scandal back into the abyss. 3 heroes down.
How was that? What?
He crushed before he blinked.
Yeah, but what went through their mind? They're under a tower. They don't have Doom. They don't have Phoenix there. That's such a YOLO play.
Blood if I know.
I think if you're gonna play a crazy YOLO way of fighting, you need to play aggressive all the time so the enemy's not ready for it. If you're gonna play like slow and calculated like this, then when you go, it has to be really crisp. Cause that was, I mean, they could even back out after the crush failed.
Alright, now you've got Keizu, who has his BTs, Qualifier, who has his Aghanims fully completed. They push towards the last remaining outer tower.
It's not
And if they get lucky with a Plague Wall, because they may just do it to try and scout out runes.
Oh, the Hawk!
Oh, yeah, it sees it.
Oh, he slaps it once.
There's plate mail on it.
No,
Oh, the blink is in the wrong spot.
Actually, the blink was fine. He just, I think he blinked auto-attacked, and auto-attack prioritizes the creep over the courier there. So I think you need to blink and click the courier.
Look at the plate mail back then. We'll see if that makes a difference. It's in the hands of Afterlife. And now the push happens. Shackle over on Era. Koifa gets the Nova off. That's actually a really good Phoenix Nova. Era, however, spinning himself away. That Nova, well, the Venomancer will die, but with the Wave of Terror, Cinderin, he does have the Son of Valval, and with a follow-up Roar into the Phoenix, he'll also tick out. Who else is low? They're all trying to hide inside the Restoration, but Scandal, 60 life.
Oh, wow.
Voodoo Restoration level 1's going to be enough this time around. But you've lost 3 for the price of 1, and the push continues on the back of the Necro box.
I mean, it's just nasty to see. This Aghanim's Veil Venomancer just destroyed all of them. And the healing wards, the runaway.
Scandal. Paralyzing Cask won't really bounce enough for him, and Scandal, that spin damage is so critical until the wave away.
Oh,
He's got an urn taking his life away, however. King R with the restoration was keeping him alive. But Slaughter's still going to drop. No Diggity. Maybe not feeling like they're in the best position to try and, like, keep the push going until Era does that.
What a player.
Well, what a critter.
Yeah.
And now Cinderin swaps Doombringer in even deeper. They have Malefice stuns, a Shackle from Scandal, Cinderin. He'll be the sacrificial lamb right now, but they just keep finding more. It's a triple kill for Era.
I mean, they can't stop this. They have 3 guys with no buyback now. The healing ward is up and doing work. I mean, they might even kill off the Phoenix if he doesn't get a little bit careful here. And that's no reason to stop the Beastmaster.
You got to give props to Scandal.
Oh,
he's hitting every single freaking shackle, but
Scandal has played really. I think he really plays well under Empire, but Diggity are just much more controlled as a team. They're executing much better communication-wise.
Era. There's a Roar. Era still burning underneath the Sunray. Now the Grease will trigger, and Scandal will finally go down. They'll buy back on him. And King R now to the front lines. He's got the Death Ward killing off Keizu. Keizu can't run away in time. There's a gem on the deck. Yapsor. I don't think he wants to take it because he's got a Blink Dagger flying in on the Courier.
You don't want to lose that, though.
Unless the Courier wants to make a crazy run for it.
No, they're sacrificing. Oh, okay, Courier's turning.
Yeah, he is.
Era is going for it. Era, the hero.
He's got Blink Dagger available.
Yeah, but it's crazy to blink in there. Because he might just get chased down by Slaughter and he doesn't have much help.
I think Empire really wanted to go down that way. And, Maposhka. Like, I understand that you want to chase the Courier because, like, Gem is a great thing to grab. But Maposhka is currently going to die to a creep wave if he's not careful, even with 17-1 charges.
Man, that's such a massive blow to their base, though. I mean, even looking at the graphs, that gold graph just looks like a sad dip into the Diggity favor.
Arcane Root sitting on bottom river. Era just says, I was like, do I want this? Do I want this? 32 minutes crossover and it turns to a double damage room.
And he's like, yes.
Yeah, I'll take this. If he actually got Arcane Rune and then picked up the double damage, imagine his Omni Slash in a moment. Oh, the crush! It missed from Ramses. Instantly into the spin. They got a Doom over on Era, but the Black Hole! It catches 3. The Paralyzing Cask will cancel this off, but they already held him there long enough. Era just stands his ground, but the damage! He's still going down. The healing ward's on the cliff side. He's still going to live, and they call it. GG. They can't stop Roshab. They know this game is over. They can't even kill off Era when they doom him in such a position, and that means no Diggity. They will take out the series 2-0. A flawless run in their first game.
Yeah. I mean, actually beautiful play by No Diggity in both their games. They just look really controlled. They execute well. They have good reads on where the enemy is moving and when. I don't have much to complain about. I think Empire played really good in their second game against Skype, but they were outmatched.
Well, no Diggity will have another game coming up. Not on this live stream. The next one we have coming up on this stream is actually Rebels going up against Virtus Pro, I believe is the game. Waga's going to get to go.
I am done casting for today, but I'll take a little rest and then get on the panel.
You'll be on the multi-stream.
Right.
You're on
That's
the
where I'm
multi-stream.
hanging out.
Yeah, it'll be a great time there. So I'll have Blitz join me for our next series. But at the end of this does actually put No Diggity next to Power Rangers, tied for first position. They both had flawless series in their first round. There are more games coming up with PR going up against Kai P. Kai P, who actually had a split game up against Team Empire. Obviously, we cast that one right here. So right now, Power Rangers and No Diggity will be up on the top. Polarity is 2-2, so they're not looking too terrific. And Kai P are actually in the worst position out of the entire group in 5th spot.
Yeah, for now.
For now.
For now.
But don't worry, there's 2 full days of group stages before we go into our playoffs. So
got some games to go.
Games galore. Of course, you can check out the multi-stream over on Beyond the Summit TV for all of the games. They're jumping between them all across all the regions, and we have an independent stream for every other single game. So just check out Twitch TV. You can check out all your favorite social networks as well, and they all display the links for the live streams over there. So stay tuned. We'll be back. More action coming your way.